This is maybe another look in the mirror moment for women, but you're inviting us to let go of control.
This one can be really tough for a lot of women. This
Yeah.
comes actually down to an underlying need for safety. You know, if I feel like I can do it, but I can do it right, I can do it the way I want to do it, I can do it when I want to do it, and I don't have to worry if my spouse or partner or if my kids are going to do it.
Or I'll say it, I can do it better, I can do it faster.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
that's so true.
It's a sentiment many women share. I'll just do it all because I know I can do it and I know I can do it right. But that conversation with Dr. Dave Schramm made us rethink if doing it all is something we should be doing at all, which sparked today's topic. How can we let go of some of the control in motherhood, and is it important that we do? Life coach Chelsi Rasmussen has the answers. Chelsea, welcome back to Studio 5.
It's so good to be back.
I am purposefully going to resist joking about being a control freak or, right, our OCD selves wanting to wrap our arms around every detail, because I think this pursuit of control is actually in every woman.
It is. We can all relate to this. Absolutely.
What's behind it, our desire to control?
Okay, so when our desire to control, that comes from, I hate to say it, it comes from our past and unhealed trauma of things that maybe we had experiences that felt unsafe. And so our need to control usually comes from our past.
Okay, and what does this look like in everyday motherhood?
Oh, it is the hot mess express, Brooke. We can all relate to that. It is the overworked, overtired, overstimulated, exhausted mama. And it shows up, I mean, we can all relate to that.
We could start in the morning and end in the evening, and all of the little ways that it's popping up in our lives. Why do you feel it's important, Chelsea, that we let go or that we give up that control that we're holding on to so tightly?
It's so crucial that we practice this, and as scary as it is, because studies show children who grow up in a controlling environment, they tend to be not only less happy, but if you look on the spectrum, on one end of the spectrum, these children are going to rebel, or on the other side, they're going to grow up submissive, not learning how to use their own voice and speak up for themselves.
All right, you have 5 ways we can let go of control in our motherhood, starting with tapping into our support system, our partner primarily.
Yes, our support system, our partner, however that looks like for you. We have to get good at asking for help. You know, I've had to adopt the mantra of done is better than perfect, because I understand that my support system isn't going to do the things exactly how I do them.
Right.
But allowing others in to help is crucial. It's part of our wiring. We are wired for connection. We are wired to be part of a village. And so it's crucial to invite your support system in.
You're inviting self-care into this conversation as well. What's the correlation?
Buzzword. And we've talked about self-care before when I've been on here, but it's so crucial to take care of yourself, right? The whole put on your oxygen mask before helping others. There's 5 dimensions to self-care. So for whole wellness, you have to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, and what am I missing? Physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, and socially, right? Those social connections.
So you're saying if those needs are met, then I'll be less likely to keep that tight grip?
Yes, and we'll get to that. But if you are able to take care of yourself, you're going to be less overwhelmed, which will be a little bit more easier to let go of this control.
Okay, if you want to let go of control, you say focus on the now, stay in the present.
Yes, so the present. So like I said before, so a lot of times when we are struggling with that control, it comes from our past. And so if this is resonating with anybody, this is a good sign to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally. And so that may be seeking out help from a counselor, seeking out help from a coach to help navigate in what ways are you needing to hold on to that control and safety. And practicing being more mindful in the moment. I know for myself, as I have healed my past, it has left room to find more joy in the present in motherhood. I have seen a huge shift in my own personal motherhood of finding that joy in the moment.
You want us to give up some control to our children, and as we do, let go of those unrealistic expectations.
Yes, and so you know, our kids are way more capable than we ever give them credit for. And, you know, invite them, you know, doing chores, housework, if they're old enough to run errands, give them, let them help and be part of that family unit. Also giving young kids choices. You know, these choices are things that you're obviously okay with, but gives them some control and power as well.
Green plate versus red plate when they're little, or when they're older, letting them be part of kind of the schedule and the family buy-in. And those expectations, we set those for ourselves, so we should be able to hopefully look at those and say, where could I afford to lighten up a little?
And it is hard. Again, it's that practicing that mindfulness of realizing, and when you do practice that mindfulness, it empowers you, because in that moment, in the present moment, that's where we have control. We have control over how we are going to respond, how we are going to react, and that's where you can focus that control.
Put your energy toward. Chelsi, thank you so much. Where can we find more from you?
Right now, Instagram, Chat with Chelsi. That's where I'm at.
All right, Chat with Chelsi on Instagram. We'll link you from our website if you want a connection. Thank you again.